Welcome back to episode 8 of my Syrian breakfast series. Today we are making a very popular Syrian breakfast called Juzmuz, which is a mixture of onions, tomatoes, and eggs. Now, us Syrians are very diverse. We each have our own way of doing things depending on the region that we came from or the community that we grew up in, but one thing we all have in common is this breakfast dish. And I feel like it's one of those dishes that just embodies Syrian cuisine. Simple ingredients used to make something absolutely incredible. All you have to do is dice up some jalapeno or any spicy pepper of your choosing, some onions, and some tomatoes. The riper your tomatoes, the better, but preferably not sprouting like this one was. This process is called viviparity. It's very creepy, but it basically just means that the seeds germinated while still attached to the mother plant. Once you're done cutting up all your veggies, the only thing left to do is to crack some eggs in a bowl and season them with some salt. And the ratio of eggs to tomatoes should be about 40% eggs, 60% tomatoes. You want it to kind of be swimming in juicy tomatoes. Now it's time to get cooking, so warm up a pan on medium heat and add some good quality olive oil, or you could use ghee instead. Saute the onions and the peppers until they've softened and started to brown. Then add your diced tomatoes and a pinch of salt, give it a good stir, and then cover with a lid and let them cook for anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes or until the tomatoes start to break down. Once the tomatoes have softened but they're still juicy, this is the time to add in your eggs. Now there's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can add the eggs, give it a slight stir, and then cover with a lid until the eggs set, or you could continuously mix the eggs until they fully set, just like an egg scramble. I prefer to cover it with a lid just because it's more hands-off and it gives me the perfect amount of time to toast some of this Syrian bread, which just makes it so much better. And this is the only correct way to do it. After a few minutes, your eggs will have set, so just give it a stir and now it's ready to serve. We eat this with Syrian bread, some fresh vegetables, and pickles, and you have yourself a meal. The eggs are soft, the tomatoes are juicy, and the bread is crunchy, and it's just a delicious flavor explosion, even though it was made with very minimal ingredients. I know every region across the globe has some version of a tomato and egg breakfast, so share yours with us in the comments. Give us something new to try.